who's been waiting on the line for a while now. Thank you, James, for your patience. James also calling in from Texas. James, you're live on Truth Wanted. What's going on?
Hey, Objective Dan and Calvin Smith. Good show. I enjoyed what you guys talked about. So I called in about that initial question that popped up about religion affecting you or not affecting you. And so I was raised with a religious background. My mother was religious, and I was curious, and I didn't believe what was going along with it. So I noticed at a pretty young age that my questioning would, stress her out a little bit. So I came, like, after it was around, I was like 11 or so, or 12, and I realized, like, this doesn't make sense. I don't believe there is a God. And so I just played along. But one of the things my mom always liked to do with the belief that God has this power, and the Bible wants, your children to obey your parents, she would, like, threaten me with, your tongue is going to turn black if you lie. So I'd always tease my mom, or like, look at my tongue, Mom, it's not black. And I've lied a few times, Mom. So
that's a very specific little test you could do there, a little hypothesis. Yeah. Hey, my tongue will turn black if I lie. Here's me lying. Let's see if it works, right? Yeah.
Right. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and answer that question and call you guys in.
Yeah, well, thanks for staying on the line to tell us that. Yeah, I do, and one of the reasons, of course, why I do what I do is because I think that kind of background noise, that kind of upbringing, if you will, does affect us, whether we consciously know it or not. I think I had some stuff I had to work through that I didn't even realize I needed to work through because of these sort of unconscious biases that I had towards myself, towards other people, and just living life. Because people who grew up in various Christian traditions often talk about the sort of the limiting nature of it sometimes, right? You're not supposed to consume outside media, for example, non-Christian media. You should feel guilty about that. Or you can't have lustful thoughts. The list is endless, right? But the point is, there are healthy ways in bringing up somebody and making sure that somebody can live a good and ethical life. And there are unhealthy ways, right? And I think Christianity often dabbles in the unhealthy, which is, again, just another reason why I like to talk about it. And I imagine you feel similarly, Calvin.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I come from the position, belief informs actions, and actions have consequences. So what you believe may, influence who you may vote for into office, and that in turn could affect people who may or may not believe in those same things as you. There's people who are voting for certain candidates that, just because they believe the same things as them and not because of the laws and policies that they're passing. They may pass laws and policies based off of those beliefs. And it's just, belief informs actions. And I think that it's important to know whether these beliefs are true and whether it's worthy of believing those things as well.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else you want to add to that, James?